Hey guys, and welcome to our first official F.A.Q video. I've been reading through the comments on the video I posted a week or two ago. Channel update. And I was reading through all the different F.A.Q questions, and I picked some of the ones that I thought were either commonly mentioned there, constantly tweeted at me, privately emailed or inboxed, yada yada yada. So here we go. Question 1. Where did the name LordMinion777 come from? Well, to answer your question, I used to play a game called Twisted Metal when I was a kid. I had the Sega Genesis when I was really young, and I think the next console I got was the PlayStation 1. And on the PlayStation, I had, let's see, I'm trying to remember. I had the original Diablo, I had Twisted Metal, I had Test Drive something or another, and I don't remember the rest of them off the top of my head. Gex, maybe? Enter the Gecko, I think that was one. But I used to play the crap out of Twisted Metal with my friend Scott. And one of the coolest bosses we had to fight was Twisted Metal 2. Twisted Metal 2, let me rephrase that. Twisted Metal 2 was my favorite one. And my favorite character on the game was Minion. I don't know why. A giant hellish demon was my favorite. I think because he scared me, and I thought that was kind of intimidating. And rather than just like the laughing clown, I was like, Minion, yeah, he's tough, unlike me. So I used to use like a cheat code to get to play as him, and I would always play as him and just like breeze through the game. And I don't know why, but throughout the years, whenever I had to pick a character name, I would always just think about that, so I went with Minion. My different like PlayStation profiles and stuff over the years have been like Minion7 or Minion777 when it's available. All kinds of Minion different number combinations. And when I was in high school, I don't know, my favorite number's always been 3, but my lucky number's always been 3, but one of my favorite numbers has always been 7. And 777s is kind of lucky, you know, if you think about slots or gambling or whatever else, or just in life, 3 7s is lucky. So I was like, okay, Minion777, I like that. And from that point, whenever I made my YouTube channel, I think that name was taken, or it was taken somewhere else, so I had to add something to it. And I was like, oh, I really want to use some combination of Minion and 7s, but what am I going to do to make it better and stand out above other people that use the name Minion? I was like, how about a title of nobility? King Minion. No, that sounds kind of stupid. Vassal Minion. Peasant Minion. How about Lord Minion777? Why not? And then I picked it, and it was free, and there you go. Title of nobility really wasn't because I thought I was a lord, it's just because I had to pick something and I thought that might make it sound better than just being a minion. I don't know. But if you guys are minions, there's nothing wrong with being minions, but at the time, I couldn't. It was taken. So, there's question number 1. Question 2. How do I know and how did I meet Markiplier? Alright, so Mark and I went to school together from at least junior high on, probably before that some. And we had a lot of the same friends. We were friends with a lot of people that were in the, you know, honors and AP and smart people classes, which I was kind of nerdy and I was in all those classes too. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being nerdy. It's a good thing. So whenever I graduated high school, we started going to a bunch of the same parties and get-togethers and talking. And a couple years ago, we already knew each other, but he and I were at our friend's, I think it was a birthday party. And we were standing outside just talking on the balcony, taking in the night, and he had a lot on his mind, and I could tell he kind of wanted to talk about it, so we started talking, and he told me he was kind of nervous about starting up a YouTube channel. And he told me he didn't know for sure if he was going to be able to do it or succeed in it, but he really wanted to give it a shot. And not many people had given him much faith. They didn't think that he was going to be able to do it. They didn't think it was a real job or a real thing to do with life. So, you know, he was kind of on the fence about it, but I could tell that he was going to go ahead and try it. And so I just offered him words of encouragement. I asked him questions, and he seemed really passionate about it, really driven. He basically said all the right things that you'd want. You know, he wanted to help people. He wanted to be there. He wanted to have a community of people that, you know, got to know each other as well as him. He wanted to entertain, and as long as he had at least one person that liked his videos, he would keep going. And I thought that was awesome. He wanted to do charity events, which he's done, and he wanted to put everything he had into it, and he has. And to see him hit 1.4 million subs now has been awesome. But, you know, we've known each other a long time, And that's kind of how I got pulled into the whole YouTube thing too, is because I saw his passion and drive, and I started trying to help promote his channel, and the next thing I know, I'm starting my own. And here I am. Question 3. How did I meet Molly, and are we married? Alright. Molly and I actually met technically via Minecraft while I was recording a Drunk Minecraft episode with Mark. Back in probably August of 2011? What is this, 2014? 2013? 2012. 2012, not 2011. The years are all just blending together, and I can't believe it's 2014. Anywho. We were recording an episode of Drunk Minecraft, and Mark and Bob had just gotten married in Minecraft. Not in real life, in Minecraft. This is, one of the jokes that we did during... It wasn't planned, it's just one of the things we did. And I typed jokingly into chat, "Who wants to marry me?" And Molly responded, "Who wouldn't want to marry you?" And I was like, ego boost. Yeah. I need to find this girl and talk to her. Not really. It was an ego boost, not gonna lie. But it was just something that passed in chat. And we started chatting on Tumblr. I found her on Tumblr incidentally next. And Twitter and Minecraft. We started playing Minecraft together, and then Latin Goddess decided to marry us. So she, against our wills, warped us to the chapel and chained us down and was like, "You two are married. Lightning rain from the sky and murder you all." And it was terrifying. So we were like, "Yeah, we're getting married. We're happy. Yay, yay. Thank you, Latin. You're the greatest. We're really scared of you. We'll sacrifice our firstborn to you if you'll just let us live." But it ended up being a blessing. It was awesome. We started playing together on Minecraft, getting to know each other, and we weren't looking for a relationship on there or anything. We just got to know each other, liked each other, and it blossomed into what it is today. She lived in Minnesota. I was here down in Cincinnati, Ohio, and after a couple months, we started dating. I actually asked her out during a Drunk Minecraft episode. Crap, I always forget this. She's gonna kill me. The proposal. Whatever episode number that is, 12, 13, or 14, I don't remember. I'm so bad with numbers. Please forgive me. Somebody post the episode, and I said it. That number, that one. The proposal. And, she said yes. I called her as soon as the episode came out, and I knew she had time to watch. I was like, "So is that a yes? Are you happy? Are you mad at me?" And she was happy. She liked it. And we started dating. And last summer, she moved down to Cincinnati, and now we get to see each other all the time, which is amazing. And, we're not engaged, we're not married yet. We're not to that stage yet. We're getting there. I definitely cannot see myself with anybody else. I am very happy with Molly, and I think she's happy with me. And I think we might get to that point down the road. We just don't have a timetable for it yet. So, that's the story behind Molly. Question 4, favorite game. Alright, so growing up, I used to play the Sega Genesis, and I liked playing like the Lion King and the, Streets of Rage and stuff on that. And when I got the PlayStation, Twisted Metal was a huge game that I played for a very long time. The game I probably logged the most hours into was Diablo. The original Diablo, Diablo 2, now Diablo 3. Loved those games on the PlayStation. That's gotta be my favorite series of games of all time. For the PS2, let me go ahead and give you a system by system thing. For the PS2, my favorite game, hands down, was Summoner. The original Summoner that came out with the PS2 when it launched. I don't know why, but I absolutely loved that game. It was the first real RPG I'd ever, played, as far as having multiple characters and switching around and having to gear them all up and figuring out different classes and such. It was just amazing to me. And the graphics for that generation were superb. The PlayStation had good graphics, but the PS2 was like mind-blowing how good they were. And I played that game. I think I beat that game like 6 or 7 different times. The first time it took me like 30 some hours to beat. Second time it was like less than a day, and I just kept playing it. And it was the same thing over and over again, but I loved it. Never got tired of it. I would play it again right now if I had a PlayStation 2 in front of me. PS3, I used to play a lot of NCAA football games with my friends. I got really into Call of Duty on the PS3, which a lot of people do like, a lot of people don't like. I liked it because my friends played it and I got to play with them. And I've not played enough games on PS4 for that to, have a favorite game yet. As far as PC, the Command & Conquer series is probably the next generation of games, or a series of games I played the most of. I love those games. Those and Minecraft are probably tied. Minecraft might have an edge because of meeting Molly through there. But those are my 2 top series of games for PC. And I think that answers that question. Number 5. What program do I use to make videos? All right, let me give you a step-by-step here. So I have a Blue Yeti microphone that I'm speaking into right here, right now, for you to hear my voice. Isn't that lovely? I have a Logitech C390, I think it is, that I'm recording my webcam so you can see my face. Isn't that nice? It is. I use a program called Adobe Premiere Pro, which comes with Adobe Premiere, Adobe Photoshop, and Adobe Audition. And basically what happens here is I have a program running right now, Adobe Audition, which is recording my voice separately. My webcam records my voice through my microphone. Adobe Audition records my voice through my microphone, but then I can process the audio and switch it out and make it sound even better and clearer for you guys. Yeah, I know, it's actually better than it would be otherwise. Scary, right? Yeah. Photoshop, I make my thumbnails through for my videos. And then Adobe Premiere, what happens is I take my webcam file, I take my audio file, I take my game and my game audio, I take all those different pieces and I put them together and line them up so they're all nice and pretty and synced, and then I encode it, which means all those files are compressed into one singular clickable file that has all that stuff compressed into one nice, beautiful video. Then I upload it to YouTube, and there you go. You've got Rust, you've got Draw My Life, you've got whatever video is up that day. This F.A.Q, the last vlog in Rust, whatever. And that's how it's done. You know, I'm not the best with the program. The program is leaps and bounds ahead of where I'm at and my abilities. And the things you can do with Premiere, I can't even imagine. I'm really just now starting to dabble into it more than I had before. I've done some editing with it as far as making videos, pardon me, kind of loop back and forth. I've done the intros and outros. I've kind of mixed music. For the 7 Days to Die series, the last couple 7 Days to Die I've posted, I actually mixed 2 different songs from the website I have linked in the description from the horror genre. I mixed them together to make that one audio track for the intro and outro. And then for Rust, I've got one song that I kind of break up and put back together again to use for the intros and outros there. And some of you like it, some of you don't. I personally enjoy it because it kind of, you know, gives me a film-like quality to my videos, and I think that increases the value of them a little bit, just because it shows you kind of a teaser as to what comes next. And, you know, not everybody watches videos the day they're released, or, you know, sits there. Not everyone's as good of a fan as you. And you and you and you. I'm talking to each and every one of you because you're all the best fans. But I'm trying to boost each one of your egos individually to tell you all that you are the best. Because you watch all my videos the moment they come out. You sit there drooling all over yourself, eating that the popsicle like this, waiting for my videos to come out. And why didn't I go with like drum leg or chicken wing or something? Why did I go with popsicle? I don't know. But anyway, not everybody watches my videos, you know, the moment they're released. Some people might watch a Rust video, a couple weeks later they come back and they see, oh, Wade's uploaded more videos, I should catch up, and they jump into the next one without quite remembering what came last. So I kind of put a teaser of what came before, what's coming next. I don't know that I'll do that for every series. Maybe just ones that are gonna be a little bit longer. I don't know yet, but I'm enjoying doing it. It takes a little bit longer, but I think it helps a lot of people out there. Most people enjoy them. If you don't want to watch it, you can usually just, you know, fast forward the video, what, 10, 20, 30 seconds in, and, you know, pretty much be at the end of that. So I'm sorry if you don't like it, but I kind of enjoy doing it, and I think a lot of people are enjoying it, so I can't please everybody. I'm doing my best though. But I think that does it for the F.A.Q. This has been F.A.Q number 1. Stay tuned for the next one. Feel free to post more questions that you have in the description of this video. So comment, give me more questions for F.A.Q number 2, which I'll be releasing, you know, whenever I've got enough questions that I feel like answering. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, see ya!